I'm Dr. Kimberly Harrison. I'm the founder of the Conative Group, and I'm a clinical psychologist. At the Conative Group, I have several roles. I do a variety of work, especially evaluations and consultations. I also do quite a bit of public speaking, and of course I help manage and run the practice itself. Consultations are very different from therapy. Therapy is more of a long-term relationship. A consultation is when you have a specific question or situation and you just need some practical advice. So a consultation is usually just one session. Sometimes we have a follow-up or two, and people leave with practical advice. I do consultations for parenting. I also do consultations with schools. I work with business people on how to make things a little more smooth in the office. Psychoeducational testing is something that I do quite a bit of, and that's working with students and their parents and their schools to figure out what's getting in the way of the student learning to the best of their ability. But I also do evaluations for autism spectrum disorder, especially the Asperger's type autism. That's what I do most of, and I do those types of evaluations for children as young as about 5 years old and then into adulthood. I also do evaluations for just pure psychological or emotional purposes. Maybe somebody is really struggling with depression or anxiety, and they want to find out what's under the surface with those symptoms. I am really passionate about helping people figure out practical solutions to their issues. I think we live in a world where there's a lot of stuff that just swirls around, and sometimes people become very overwhelmed with a problem. And often there's some simple steps that can help move in a different direction or handle something that's been extremely problematic. Resilience is that ability to bounce back when something goes wrong. And when I can see someone starting to bounce back and do it naturally, it just brings me such great joy for myself, but especially for the person I'm working with. As I mentioned before, I do quite a bit of public speaking. I speak locally, regionally, nationally, and currently both in person and on Zoom. I speak on a variety of topics. Quite often I'll be asked to speak on parenting or parenting-related issues. I also speak at schools and to school groups or networking associations of school counselors and teachers. Another type of speaking that I do is very different. It's with professionals, professional men, professional women, trying to figure out how to juggle all the balls that they have in the air and be successful at work, have time for themselves, manage their emotional health and the emotional health of their teams quite often. If there's something I can do, please reach out. I'd love to meet you.